here, the Scrapbooking Photographer. Welcome to today's video where I am taking part in two hops. One is the Rainbow Crush, hosted by Tara O'Rourke from the Paper Snob community. And you'll never guess what the colour for this month is. Yep, it's yellow. So what I have decided to do is scrapbook some photos from the most yellow photo I've ever taken, which is this one, taken in a hide in South Africa, and when I came home and put it into a competition in 2023, it got a gold medal, which was a beautiful surprise and a lovely plaque to keep forever. So there was an exhibition to celebrate all the entries, which we went up to Auckland to be a part of. So I thought I would scrap that. Now, going along with Rainbow Crush is also the Get in Shape hop, which is hosted by Miranda Weber every month, and this month the shape is squares. So we'll bring a few squares into the layout as well, and I'm going to do a little bit of mixed media, so let's get started. So I've got three shades of colour here. I've got honey butter. These are close to my heart colours, just because that's what I've got. And we've got Sundance. So on the mat here, I'm putting the lightest one in the middle, darker ones on either side, and then I've brought in toffee just to give a little bit of a border and to blend in with the designer paper that I'm using. What I'm going to do is just spray that with a little bit of water, and hopefully it'll be nice and gooey for me to bring the brayer in and just get some hints of yellow onto the side here. Now it looks like a whole big mess, but once the photos go on top, let's get it going across there a little bit, and I want it to lighten towards the middle. Okay, that's cool. So I'll just pop that over to dry, wipe that mat off. I'm actually doing it again on another page. I wasn't sure if I would film this or not, but I thought I would include it. This is going to be the companion page, so it will be a double page spread. Whether I get both finished in this video or not, we will see. But this one is going to have it coming from top and bottom. So anyway, I'll show you. So I'm just going to come on here with them. So I think the toffee just gives us a little bit of shadow at top and bottom. And we'll just do the same. We might need a little bit of a freshen up here. The saffron's in the middle. Honey butter on the outside. And some toffee. Just top the toffee up. Top the water up, and then bring the brayer in and just get the other side to match. So these are going to be top and bottom. Right, so I'll pop that to one side as well, and then I'll clean up. So while that is drying, I'm going to gut the piece out of the middle of this beautiful gold piece of cardstock. I'm not sure if I'm going to frame the outside of my white piece at this stage that I've put the mixed media on, but if I cut the middle out of here, I have got that option. From this middle piece that we've gutted out the middle, I'm going to make a couple of little squares of various sizes. So to start with, we'll go for 2 inches. Get in Shape is about squares, so we'll make a few to play with. And a lighter colour, we'll make some that are 1.5. So here's our first piece. Now it's pretty dry, so we can figure out the layout. And I'm thinking I'm just going to trim that photo off a bit. These two will go something like that. Now this was the sign that was up, North Shore Salon, and this is the photo of the certificate. So I thought I might just pop those onto a square, so I need like that. So this photo, I've just trimmed the lights off the top there, and there's a lot in there that we don't need, but it does show the exhibition before the crowds of people arrived. So where this has come on the edge here, I'm going to frame 3 sides of it, because as I said, it's going to be part of a double page spread, so I want the white piece to meet in the middle. So I'm just going to trim 1/4 of an inch off here, and here, and here. Right, so I've done that, and I'll pop the bit behind it. So we're going to be up flush with that side on the right, and then have 1/4 of an inch all the way around as a frame. Now when I cut it, you can see here it's not quite dry, so it has frayed a little bit. So we'll have to fix that as we go on, but we'll wait until it's a little drier. And this photo needs to be mounted, and we're just going to make it fit in there. So I'll trim a little bit more off my shoulders, just so that we can use that piece of cardstock. It looks better. Bring this back in. I think we're dry here now, and I've decided to trim another 1/4 of an inch off all the way around, and it will just give us a wider frame around the outside and also get rid of these frayed bits. I'm going to be very careful this time when I trim that off. So now when we bring it in on top of that, that's a much cleaner cut. So that's a lesson to be learned. Don't do it too soon. Just be a little bit more patient, Linda, and wait for things to dry properly. And we've got our photo there. This one can come down quite close to the middle, and then we've got this one that slips in behind. Right, so that all lines up nicely now, and we've just got a wider frame around the outside and no frayed bits down here. Now with our squares that we cut out of these 2 different colours, I was thinking of doing little parcels, but what I'm thinking now is putting them together, and I've got some birdie paper here which I'm going to trim squares out of to put in the middle. It's called the Nests of Winter, and it's got some, it was brought out for Christmas actually, but it's got some really cool back sides on it. Not so much yellow, but there is this delightful one with bird footprints, and it's quite neutral, and it will go nicely with our toffee that we brought in to the mixed media. So what I'm going to do is mount this one first in a piece of that, and then a nice big piece. And I quite like these squares to be fairly even, so I'll bring that up to the corner and bring this in so that it's even as well. I think I've measured that right. And then to replicate this, I'm going to bring a wide piece in underneath here, and I'll bring a 3rd piece in on the companion page perhaps. Right, now our squares, I quite like this paper here that's got all the birds on it, so I have cut out some yellowy ones and into squares, and I think if we just pop these on here, it might just soften that little bit. They might go quite well there. Have I got a 3rd one? Yes, I have. I might put him up there because he's looking in that way. And him down the bottom, and that one there. Move that up, give them all some space, and line that up with the top of that, and line this up with the bottom of the white, and even them out like that. Now the other 2 photos that I want to get in are these little ones that I did in a postcard of 4. So I got 4 like that and 4 like that, just so I could get them small. And I think this one needs to go down here somewhere, but it could be highlighted by using a couple more of these squares. Yeah, and this one I think should fit. I might just move that over a little bit. That should fit there, and we can even those up so that they're kind of straight. A little bit fiddly, but it's coming together okay. I'm going to stick that so that I stop fiddling, and then we'll come back and see what else we can do to finish it off. Right, so that's all stuck down now, ready to go. So we'll add these in here, and I thought I might just tuck these around somehow, just coming out of the camera like that. And we've got a couple more that can come out of here. It just breaks up those edges a bit. Now I happen to have a couple of stickers that will fit here. Blend in quite well. We'll just stick those other little bits down. I hope you get a chance to see what everybody else has done for these two hops. Rainbow Crush in the colour yellow and squares on Get in Shape. There will be a link below in the description box so that you can find the playlist for both, or the playlists for both, and then you'll be able to get lots of inspiration from everybody that you see on that playlist. Some wonderfully talented people. And these up here. So there's my page finished for squares and yellow. I'll just bring in the companion page and quickly have a look at that. I probably won't do it now because it'll run out of time, but I need another piece that will go that way with some more photos there, and there'll be a title and a journaling box on there. So I might do another video to do that companion page, but keep an eye on my Facebook and Instagram pages and you'll see it pop up there as well, and Pinterest probably. So that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please push that subscribe button today. I'd love to have you along on this scrapbooking journey. And I'm just going to add a couple of embellishments. It's got very dark in here all of a sudden. It's started to rain quite significantly, which is great because we've had months of drought. I'll just pop a little couple of embellishments around the place. A few little gold sequins, given that it was a gold medal. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed seeing this come together, and I hope you get a chance to watch everybody else and their inspiration for these two hops, and I look forward to catching up with you next time. Thank you so much. Happy crafting.